Donald Trump's desire for constant coverage and exposure in the media has at times run up against his numerous personal feuds and vendettas and vindictive behavior. And we have another example of that concerning Politico Magazine. So Politico leaked this. Donald Trump's campaign emailed Politico asking to order Politico Magazine with Mr. Trump on the cover. Appreciate the help. Meanwhile, Trump's campaign has blacklisted Politico and refuses to allow us entry into any campaign events. And here's the thing. I don't even know if this is a case of hypocrisy, of wanting to blacklist them, but also be on the cover of their magazine. It's incredibly likely that he has no idea who's on his blacklist right now.
It's a long list.
It's a long list. It's extensive. We've got some of the most high-profile members of the list, and it's amazing when you see some of these names. So let's bring up the list right here. Politico, Buzzfeed, The Daily Beast, the entire Huffington Post, Univision, which that's a good choice there, considering the problems you're having attracting Hispanic voters, the Washington Post, and the Des Moines Register specifically.
Yeah. I'm a little pissed at Jordan for not getting us banned. Okay, how are we not on the blacklist? I'm gonna have to send Jordan Sheridan into some more.
You should have gotten some more
press
Trump events. Is the thing you're all
Considering the lack of security we received at the RNC, I would assume that we are on that blacklist.
Yeah.
Well, I was personally blacklisted. Like I was online the day that the news organization that I was working for, who for the purposes of this conversation we'll refer to only as Al Jazeera America, was shut down. I was standing in line at a debate waiting for them to come in to talk to us. And Donald Trump didn't know me, right? Like he didn't know my name. He knew me. He knew me by face from being at these debates. And he would always come up to me at a certain point, not first, but he'd say, "Hey, how are you?" And I'd ask him a question and he'd move on. Anyway, he comes up to me and he says, "Hey, what news organization are you with?" And I said, "Al Jazeera America." This was the day that it was announced that we were bought out. He said, "Oh, you're out of business," and he walked away.
Really?
Yeah, and the cameras followed,
I think he came looking for you.
People were tweeting it like crazy. I mean, it got a ton of attention, and all the journalists laughed.
He did know. He did that on purpose.
Right.
Damn,
Well, I
what
had
a
to know, yeah.
man.
That's a really interesting story.
Yeah.
So
What an asshole.
no, but he was trying to make a point. He was trying to gain
600
votes.
in press are around me,
Yeah.
following him through there, laughing, and they're all writing about it and tweeting
Yeah,
about it.
and his point there was, hey, enraged white America. I just made a joke about Al Jazeera America.
Right.
Haha, I'm on your side. Just a little extra sprinkling of bigotry.
Exactly.
So funny.
And it's not that important.
And it was also the day that the John Elway steroid story or whatever came out that was by Al Jazeera, so all the white Americans would have loved that.
Maybe that's why he hasn't blacklisted us, because he's like, Young Turks. Turks are our friends. Remember when he said that in one of the press conferences? They're our friends, I think. They're our friends.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
If we were
he
the
asked
yo-
around.
If we were the young Estonians, he wouldn't care at all about us.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but to the point of the story, I don't think that Donald Trump sees that as hypocritical, blacklisting them and then asking to be on their cover. He, again, views that as a negotiation. Well, I've blacklisted you, but if you put me on the cover, maybe you're not blacklisted anymore. Do we have
No,
a
I
deal?
think it's ignorance. I think it was a mistake, or whatever.
You think so?
Who
I think
asks
he's
to be
totally
on the cover
embracing
of a magazine? Who goes to
an
magazines?
egomaniac.
Well, they were
That's
on the cover. No,
insane.
they were on the cover, and they wanted a bunch of copies of when they were on the cover. So it's it's like
I
you're on the
see.
cover.
Oh,
of a
I see.
magazine.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
okay,
demanded to
okay.
be on the cover, which I would totally expect from Donald
Right,
Trump.
right. No. He wanted a back issue, as many copies as you have from when they were on the cover.
What it sounds like when you hear it is, it sounds like Donald Trump's meetup with, I think, congressional Republicans, where he was quoted as telling them, just like, go out and say that the meeting went well. Say that we like each other. It sounds like a man who's desperate to be liked.